I talked to a Trump policy advisor last night who said this is a vision speech. We'll be giving details later on our tax plan and on our child care proposal. But let me just run through some of the highlights of what he's going to allude to. He's going to propose making all child care expenses for all families fully deductible. This is a competition with Hillary Clinton's proposal to limit a family's child care expenses to 10% of their income. Don't have details about how much that's going to cost or how it would be paid for, but Trump's going to allude to that. He's going to allude to a moratorium on new regulations. Of course, Donald Trump's talked about repealing Dodd-Frank, and he's saying, you know, in the meantime, we're going to put a full stop on that. He's going to reiterate, which he has talked about before, support for a 15% corporate tax level, but that is not new. And in terms of the deficit impact, Steve Moore and our friend Larry Kudlow have talked about reducing the cost of his tax plan from $10 trillion as estimated after growth by the Tax Foundation to something like 2 or 3. But when I asked the policy advisor last night, the answer was, well, this is not a tax speech. This is a vision speech. So don't know what we're going to get. Let me just run through a couple of the estimates that Moody's Analytics has done of the Clinton and Trump economic plans as we understand them so far. First of all, on jobs, effects in 2020, Clinton would add 3 million jobs. Donald Trump would subtract 7.6 million. That's because the Moody's Analytics a team led by Mark Zandi has said that Donald Trump would lead to a recession. His trade policies, the deficits that he would create. Secondly, effect on GDP in 2020. Clinton would add $300 billion. Donald Trump would subtract $1 trillion, according to Moody's Analytics. And finally, the effect on the deficit. Clinton's would add to the deficit, as Trump's would, but by $85 billion in 2020. Donald Trump would add $1 trillion to the deficit. So that's where we stood after the two candidates have released what they have so far. Whether Donald Trump's going to fine-tune details today or later, we don't know yet.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.